Going on YouTube, Bluff City Nerd here, and today I got an article from hiphopdx.com regarding Juicy J's notice on unclear 3-6 Mafia sample with the Arby's fast food chain. I will leave a link to this article down below, and let's get right into it. Arby's has drawn the ire of Juicy J over allegedly using an unclear 3-6 Mafia sample in a commercial. The veteran rapper producer wondered aloud about taking action against the fast food chain since deleted tweet on Tuesday, October 13th. Good morning. I just found out that Arby's used the 3-6 Mafia sample in their commercial without clearing it. There's the tweet there, courtesy of the Shade Room. Juicy J seems to be referencing a 2017 Arby's promoting the triple thick brown sugar bacon sandwich. The commercial included the repeating of triple thick in a style of reminiscent to 3-6 Mafia's Now I'm High series songs. Tracks such as Coops Danika's Now I'm High Part 2, 3-6 Mafia's Mr. Styles Now I'm High Part 3 used the lines the Arby's campaign seemingly mimicked. Each hook featured the lyrics 666, 666, smoked out, now I'm high, really high. Man, I'm about the South. While Juicy J threatened to sue Arbys, he and DJ Paul may have been very litigious about the unauthorized use of 3-6 Mafia's work. Last month, the two sued Suicide Boys for allegedly sampling 35 tracks without permission. Trippie Redd and Travis Scott have also faced legal wrath of the Memphis hip-hop pioneers under copyright infringement. And then below, we have two videos for you to do your own comparison to. Again, I will leave a link to these in the description below. Now, there's two things that come to my mind. One, there's a possibility that maybe Arbys wasn't really thinking that they were making a copyright infringement move. They didn't think anything of it. Maybe the people in Arbys marketing department probably didn't think of, hey, this kind of sounds like a 3-6 Mafia song. Some of them might not even be aware of who they are. That's one possibility. And then another possibility that I'm thinking is this: they may have, someone in their marketing department may have heard the song and said, hey, instead of saying 666, let's say triple thick since they're thick sandwiches, and repeat it in the commercial here. And they're like, that sounds pretty good. You know what? Let's go with it. See, that's the two things that come to my mind. It's possible that this could just be one big mistake, and it's possible that it could be just one big case of copyright infringement. Now, like I said in the article, DJ Paul and Juicy J have been coming down pretty hard on people sampling their music without permission, but you've had people come out and say on the internet and off the internet about 3-6 Mafia making an entire career on sampling other people's music and not being legally clear for that. Now, I personally can't prove that they didn't get legally approved for that, because I wasn't there when they recorded and started producing all their songs. Now, for those of you who are listening to this video, if you were in the studio with them at one point and know for a fact or not that they got permission to sample the songs that they've sampled throughout the years, throughout their entire careers, please let me know in the comment section below. I would love to know what the scoop is about that. But now that they're, in the later years of their career, Paul and Juicy, they're pretty much doing their solo thing right now. Paul's more of a producer, and Juicy J still rapping, from time to time, dropping a mixtape here and there. But he's doing more behind the scenes work with the younger artists. So they're going to make sure they get every penny for all the work that they put in, and make sure that whatever samples are legally, whatever samples are used, that they make sure they get paid for that, as they should, because, it's their music. They want to make sure that, people just don't steal it and go with it. If you know a little bit of history of, the early days of DJ Paul and Juicy J, like during their early mixtape days, they would often, sample or quote unquote steal. I guess I hate to use that term because I don't want to make it seem like this is the gospel, but if you listen to a lot of their older music from like the early 90s, before they even got national exposure, they will sample a lot of other artists and a lot of other producers' content from other tapes around the city, you know, and made it arguably sounding better or worse depending on your preference. Anyways, I don't want to ramble on this too much longer. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Do you think Juicy J is correct here with Arby's potentially sampling a 3 6 Mafia song without their permission? Or is he just overlooking it? Do you think that Arby's knew what they were doing this entire time and then just didn't want to pay DJ Paul or Juicy J for the sample? Or is it one big misunderstanding? I'd like to know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you like my work, please hit my Cash App. I would really appreciate that. Any donation is fine. No bigger or nothing too big or too little. I really appreciate that. Also follow me on Facebook. I really appreciate that as well. I'm Bluff City Nerd, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.